EXT Radio.
This is EXT Radio.
Meet me
welcome to the Daring Deeply show. My name is Asanda London, and I'm joined today for a special edition of the show with Michi.
Hey girl.
Give it up for Michi, guys. What a voice.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
What a voice. You know, this track was actually the first track that I came across your work like properly.
Yeah.
And Full Moon by China, Charmeleon, and Nastic Groove, which we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Like, it's got more of a bounce to
Yeah.
it, right? And Michi, and I was like, and I was just saying to Michi just now, I know all the words, so I was like singing it back to you.
I don't know if she knows all the words. She was singing words, but I don't know if they were the actual lyrics. I didn't want to say anything, but you were in the...
Yeah, there's a bit where it's like disruption and sweetest, you're the sweetest disruption, and I'm like distraction.
Yeah. No. Like art, you can interpret it.
So I butchered Michi's song. I'm just gonna actually, yeah. Okay, so I'd love to get into it with you.
Yeah.
We actually have 2 hours, which I'm really, really pleased about, because I've never done this before, where we start at the very beginning of the show and we have enough time to actually talk through and allow for your shine to come through, you know. So I'm really excited about that. First of all, I guess let's start here. Like, who do you make your music for? Like, who is your ideal person that you're speaking to when you're in the studio, or however you make your music?
It's a really beautiful question. I never get asked that. And as you ask it, I immediately know, because I'm such an escapist. I live in my own world. So when I'm writing these songs, yes, it comes from a real place, but it's like I'm delving deep inside myself, and I'm writing about these experiences that I'm feeling that maybe don't come out with, like, in normal conversations, or normal words can't express. Like, if I'm in love and I'm telling my friend, it's different from saying, yeah, I really like this guy, I really miss him, as opposed to, you're the sweetest disruption, it's only just begun. Like, you know, it's different. So I escape. So it's for those people who are really, like, in their heads and maybe words don't suffice when it comes to that expression. So if you listen to my songs, our songs really, it's like an escape for you. It takes you to a nice place. It's also songs that I really enjoy, like long drives.
This is one of those long drive tracks.
Like a lot of people say, like, it's like I love putting on your playlist on, like, a long drive, and it's just for those people who want to relax, who have a lot going on, but they escape. And the songs are like a warm hug.
That's literally it.
Yeah,
that is literally it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned something about our music, and actually I wanted to speak about the collaboration, because you started as a vocalist. You kind of started, like, putting your music out there in 2019, did you say? When was it?
2021. Properly.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I had, like, shitty SoundCloud tracks, but nothing to write home about. But, like, properly in the South African house industry, 2021. Yeah.
And then this one came out 2024, I think, on the Ubuntu album by China.
Yes.
And then I want to play one from Andy Le's album, Andy Le Andy, in a second. But I guess I'm really curious about how this... Okay, we're going to get into the AI conversation, guys. But not yet. Not yet, okay? In a bit. But before we, speak about, you know, the way that music is going and the kind of challenges that we're facing as collaborators that pull together beautiful music like this. What's it like collaborating and finding people that you want to build, like, projects with? What is that process been like since 2021, let's say?
I mean, it's been mostly a really lovely experience where the collaborations are built off mutual admiration for each other's art form, whether that's producing, composing, singing, writing, whatever it is. Even if it's like, hey, I want to send this producer a song, hey, can I have your feedback?
Yeah.
Like, and they'll put their input, and I will take it because I trust your expertise. So it's been mostly really, really lovely, and, like, a lot of nice relationships, like friendships, have come from that. Sometimes it's sometimes you're not aligned with certain people, and that's completely okay. One thing the music industry will teach you is to not take anything personally.
Right, facts.
It's literally just about who's aligned with you, and not to like really think about that too much and overthink. Like, it's just literally who's aligned with what you want to bring about, and that's okay. There's so many lovely people who are willing to help. So yeah.
I love that, because when we're thinking about this song that we've started with, which is my introduction to you as Michi, there's something about what you're saying, like the words that you've pulled together in this. You know, this is how I feel about this person, like, and it's so beautiful, and it speaks to you pouring your heart out into your art form, which is, again, when we think about, you know, using AI for music, that is a real challenge, because we can hear when the soul of a person has been poured into a track. Like, we can always hear that, right? And you are certainly one of those people, like, certainly in like, definitely in my sphere of like the music that I listen to with these guys here, you know, China, Charmeleon, Andile Andy, Sanal musician, like, this is all where I started, actually. And they're making really spiritual music. And so to have a vocalist that feels and is aligned in such a way, and kind of gets it also, and will bring that soul in how they sing, is just like, it's so aligned. It makes a lot of sense to me. Can we speak a bit about Full Moon then? Like, because it's my favorite track, I'm curious, like, tell me a bit about this track, because we've got time, and I want to hear everything.
I mean, my goodness. Okay, it's obviously a love song, a romantic song. This is the third track China and I have worked on. So we have a nice understanding when it comes to music. It's usually like, it doesn't take too much time. So like, I have this idea. Please, can you?
There's that trust there.
Yeah.
Work on it.
You'll send a beat, and if I really like it, I'll be like, okay, sharp. And it's so funny. He always sends me tracks maybe like 2 weeks before the album deadline is, but he's always super sweet about it, unlike some others. But yeah, I'll talk and so it's just, I think the timing has always just been interesting. Anyway, I remember what time was this? Is 2020 what?
2024.
2024. Yeah. So I was I was living in Rotterdam at this point, in the Netherlands. And there was somebody that I was really feeling at that time. We had this really this I would say a deep connection. And so when China sent me this track, what I usually do, I just play it over and over again in my apartment. I'll be pacing the floor.
Wow.
I'll be trying to find a melody. This melody these words of meet me under the full moon, because we were in different countries at that time.
You know, when it came out, I sent it to someone I was
in the same country, or they different countries?
In a different country.
See? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is for the long distance lovers. Yeah. It was just that, it's like that yearning, that romantic.
It's like
yearning.
It's like a love letter.
Yeah. So
that's
beautiful.
That's the story. Okay, that's the brief version, guys.
I'll tell you the rest later.
Okay. That's so funny. Okay, well, I'm super curious. Shall we move to the second time I heard your voice, actually? Obviously, these gents are in the same camp, we can say. Pumalanga, guys. Andile Andy, 2024, Come Over Me. From his EP, Reflection of Hope. I think it was an EP, or was it an album? Just waiting to see who's here. Hey, Ngozi. Yeah, let's play this. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. musical journey right now, revisiting some of the discography. There's something, yeah. No, he's fully underrated. Like,
no man, what the hell?
what the?
Ay, boy, Andile, what's going on? Come on, guys, we need more
He's
music.
so freaking talented, and he really is a good DJ.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
I got
haven't
to
heard
see
him
him
DJ.
once. Yeah, I got to see him once play.
Okay.
He's super, like, you know, he's kind of shy, he's kind of introverted,
Yeah.
but he's a really lovely guy.
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Come Over Me, also in 2024, guys. So after this, we are going to be working chronologically through Michi's discography, because I want to know the story told through the music, right?
Yeah.
So this came out on Reflection of Hope,
Yeah.
and this entire project of his is super, super spiritual, but
Yeah.
this being one of my favorite tracks on there. And again, I heard this at the same time, so this is where I
Yeah.
came to learn about you. So can you tell us a bit about how this track comes together?
Yeah, so I think, me and Andile, we were working on some songs, had a really nice flow. It's like that alignment I was talking about, when you're just locked in with somebody and you get each other musically. So yeah, he told me he was working on this album. We worked on another song, which is actually my favorite. It's called Muse. I was super like...
Don't, because I think
No,
I have
no,
it.
girl.
No, wait.
Don't let
Carry
me
on.
change the agenda.
Carry on, because I think I have it.
Muse was really... He sent me the beat. So it was, sometimes it's different. Sometimes I compose songs and I send. That's actually a lot of the time. This one, he sent me the beat. And I don't know. I was just... I don't know. I think that night I was in my creative bag. And I was just singing about Samson and Delilah. It's like a popular biblical story about this woman who steals a man's strength by cutting off all of his hair.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Wait, say that again. I need to process what you're saying. Say that again. I'm going to move this closer.
sure. So for me, you're not asking me about Muse though. I'm so sorry. I'm just divert.
Do you know what? I found it and we're going to play it. Actually, let's just play it now.
Okay.
one of those tracks you can't speak over. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so
Andy let Andy.
it's so funny because AI on the phone, AI was like, "Oh, it's a spiritual track about Samson and Delilah."
It's like, AI, stay out of our chat. We didn't invite you. Can't sit with us.
You can't come here. Don't come here. I rebuke you. It's so funny. I'm just going to play it because, okay.
Yeah.
So Muse, also on the project Reflection of Hope by Andy Let Andy in 2024. Mm-hmm. There's lots of moon chat going on.
Yeah, no, I love moon. I love the moon. Our moon.
Our moon.
Yeah, it's our moon.
It's our moon.
Yeah, I was looking at moons from different planets. I think our moon is the prettiest.
It is, actually.
Yeah. Some moons are shaped differently and they do different things, but our moon. Yeah, and it was also a point in my life where I was very, like, spiritual. Like, I was into, like, that kind of
Yeah,
I used
like
to,
celestial.
I used to like sit under the moon and be like,
wow.
let this moon charge me.
Oh, that's so beautiful. But that is so beautiful because in this day and age, like, we're always behind our phones.
Yeah.
My friend Rulani from Gang Digitals often says, he's like, go touch grass.
Yeah.
Some of us need to go outside and touch grass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and think about it, how rare is that in a city like this where we don't have much nature around us.
Yeah.
We literally have very few, like, opportunities, especially now the sun's coming out. It's like getting to spring in the UK. So there's more opportunities to be in nature, but we're so far removed from nature, and that thing kills us.
Yeah.
So the fact that this is so spiritual as it is, let me not speak about AI again, but you know, it is spiritual. And you were speaking a bit about the Delilah story, and I didn't clock it because obviously when you say my name, Delilah, I was like, oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me.
Yeah, it's a story in the Bible about this like really blessed man. Like, God really blessed this man with supernatural strength. But his weakness was women.
as many people's weaknesses.
Yeah, his weakness was like, I think the story's talking about like lust and women. And so he meets this really beautiful woman called Delilah, and she did not come with really good intentions. She wanted to know the source of his strength. So she kept asking, like, not really, like, where'd you get your strength from? And he just kept saying, I was just born like that. He kept like mising her until finally he relented and said, okay, God gave me the supernatural strength, but it's tied to my really long hair. So literally as soon as she found out, she cut his hair.
Lol.
And God stripped him of his supernatural strength. And then I don't know what happened to Delilah at the end. I don't know if she died or if she was stoned or something, because you know those days. Those
terrible.
Days.
Brutal.
But, yeah, it was just like a lesson to like not, whatever like your source of your thing is. So say if my thing is being an amazing singer.
Which you
and the art that is attached to that, to not let anybody come in the way of my destiny and be so, not weak, but like don't be so easily fooled by this. So I was just thinking about it from Delilah's perspective, like, damn, what was she thinking? She must have been really like obsessed with wanting all of that. So I was just literally just channeling where her mind could have been.
It's so powerful because, you know what I was saying to you earlier, like when the track was playing, I thought before I came into like being a DJ and understanding projects as bodies of art, like musical projects, and kind of dissecting like, okay, who's on the credits of this track? Like, that's a recent thing for me since I've become a DJ in the last 3 years. One of the things that I literally thought is how a project comes together is that the producer makes the track and then finds a vocalist to say exactly what the producer wants them to say at which bit and how they've already got the melody, they've already got the words, and then they bring in the vocalist. But what I've learnt recently and through, you know, wonderful vocalists like yourself, I was in the studio with Charisse, my friend Charisse C, the other day, and I'm like, there's so much that goes into this. Like, it's actually so creative because you're coming up with the words yourself, you're putting it, you both entrust, it goes back to the trust thing also, you're both entrusting each other to really bring your creativity and your source of what makes you to the thing. And that has blown my mind, actually, just through like learning more about a vocalist's actual journey. You're really pouring your heart out there every single time. I mean, it's incredible. Like, you came up with these with this referencing Delilah. Like, imagine how creative that you actually have to be for that to happen. Like, it's so brilliant.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we move on, but I have to move on this side because I've got
Sure.
So yeah, we'll go to this one. Do you want to go to that one?
Yeah.
Shall we, or shall we go straight to the?
Yeah, let's do that actually.
Okay. This one first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, we've decided we're moving on to 2021, so we're going to go in chronological order now. All right, here we go.
Walking outside and nothing else feels the same. It's a brave new world, still going through the same things. I can't feel my eyes, I cannot recognize where we're going or where we've been. Do you believe in heaven? Feels like I'm floating in heaven. Living on my wildest Living on my wildest dreams. Dark, twisted fantasy. Living on my wildest dreams. Walking outside and nothing else feels the same. It's a brand new world. I can't feel my eyes, cannot recognize where we're going, where we've been. Do you believe in heaven? Feels like I'm floating in heaven. Living on my wildest dreams. Living on my wildest dreams. Dark, twisted fantasy. Living on my wildest dreams. Wild, wild.
Wildest Dreams. Lemon and Herb presents Michi back in 2021.
Oh,
What's it like
Baby
listening to this
Michi.
track? Baby, what's it like listening to the track and also to what you brought to the track, like your voice back then?
yeah, my voice sounds like, it's definitely matured since then a little bit. It's only been like, 5 years?
Yeah.
But still, I remember where I was at that time, and yeah, I was just so young to the industry, to everything, to recording myself for the first time and learning how to use Logic and effects on Logic. Which, oh my gosh.
Did you go to a studio? Were you in SA?
No. I was in Rotterdam, Netherlands at that
nice.
time, in my apartment, screaming. My neighbors hated me. They were like, "Shut the fuck up."
We're allowed to swear.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She kills me. She
Sorry,
is
guys,
so
sorry,
funny.
guys. It's Sunday as well. It's the Lord's Day.
It's the day of the Lord. Imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, it feels. It's like aw.
Oh
It's like,
yeah,
"Aw, that's
yeah,
so
and you're
cute."
proud, and you're proud, and you love
yeah,
listening to
for
it.
sure. Super
I
proud.
love that.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a different. I mean, there's so much I want to speak about because
Yeah.
we're kind of switching lanes a little bit here. It's going back to kind of the first project that was coming out really for you as Michi, and the project title is Lemon and Herb presents Michi, which is so beautiful. And then when I spoke to you about it, you were like, "There's actually a really beautiful story there as well." So
Yeah,
do you want to
there
share that? That would be really
I would
nice.
love to. I've never actually had the opportunity to. I love Don and Scoo, Lemon and Herb.
Is that their names?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, snap.
Don and Scoo,
Yeah, I mean,
nice.
I'm sure they don't mind.
I don't know their names. Yeah, so there we go. We get to know their names. Don and Scoo. There you go.
Oh my god, I love Lemon and Herb. I remember listening, like, absolutely loving their EP. Oh gosh, the one with Serengeti on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a song called Serengeti. It's like one of their standout tracks from their earlier days. And I remember just listening to their music. I was like, wow, this duo was really cool. I didn't know that much about Afrohouse at that time.
Okay.
So I remember that was one of the first tracks I listened to.
Mm.
And it was on my playlist constantly. Anyway, so fast forward. I remember 2021 is when I really decided. This was during lockdown as well. Beginning of the year, end of 2020, I'm taking music seriously. I love the music that's coming out in my neighboring country, South Africa.
Yep.
Because
Because
I'm
you
from
are
Zimbabwe.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, you had the question. There you
Shout
go.
out
Is
Zim.
everyone all right now?
Um,
And so you grew up a lot in like Europe. So you took your Zimbabwean heritage, your Southern African heritage,
Yeah.
and you took that with you into your art,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You were in
yeah.
London, then you're just
Yeah.
now in Rotterdam. Now you're
Yeah.
back here, which we're so happy about.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Because London needs you actually.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really excited for what this next journey after having built so much over the last 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah.
It's all of this in the span of 5 years. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like that's
Crazy.
actually
Yeah.
that's real devotion, a real message that
Yeah.
came to you during that time, post pandemic, where you're like, no, this is what I've been sent here to do.
Yeah. Literally that. I was like, no, I'm taking it seriously. I started posting myself singing on Instagram.
Yep.
Tagging these South African legends.
Yep.
And then, they reached out.
Yep.
Oh,
Bringing
sorry,
it closer.
sorry.
No, carry on. You carry on as you are.
They reached out and we started exchanging project ideas. Not project, just like song ideas. So at that time I was really like composing a lot. I mean, I still do, but I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, like,
Is there
I'm
a
working-
musical background aside from being
church.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense.
So yeah, I remember just really like vibing with the guys. The first touch point I had with them, I covered Jika by Tandy
Nice.
Dry,
Yeah.
Lemon and Herb. I did a cover of that, like my vocal take on it.
Okay.
Then they were like, yo, this vocal take is so dope. Can you send me the vocals?
Okay.
That song now became Are We Safe?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one we're
That's
playing
next,
after
right?
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? You posted this to socials. They saw
Yeah.
it. They were like, "Yo, send us the actual
Send us this
vocals."
vocal. Because it wasn't a cover. It was just like I sang along
Like
the
a stripped back
instrumental.
Oh, I
and
see.
I put
Okay,
my own
okay.
lyrics.
Oh, so you added your own.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
flair
So
to
I don't know
it.
if that's
really
really
nice.
counts as a cover.
Right. It's an addition.
Yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, send them the vocals, and then we started working from there. I sent them various ideas. I composed Wildest Dreams.
Okay. Which is this one that we just heard.
Yeah. And the other song Back Home, which is the more slower one. And yeah, we just had a really nice like working relationship with South Africa and the Netherlands. And then songs were, I think in 2021 November, I was like, I'm going to SA.
Nice.
I've been working with all these guys, like I wanna see,
Experience
I
it.
wanna go. I saw so many videos of people grooving, and like I wanted to be there and like
I
really,
know the feeling.
yeah.
Yep.
So it was a really it was a big trip for me. I was so excited. And obviously I met Don and Scoo.
Yep.
And I remember going to Scoo's apartment at that time. That's where their studio was based.
Nice.
And they were like, they played me Wildest Dreams. They played me Are We Safe? They played me...
Pre-vocals attached to it. Or after the vocals have been...
I think after the vocals.
So you've already done all the work.
Yeah.
And now they're playing it to
Yeah.
you how it is. Okay.
Yeah. they played me a couple of other songs. They played me Back Home.
Yep.
And I started crying. I was like, this is so beautiful. I hadn't heard it. And then we're like, we want to make an EP presenting you to the industry because we think you're so dope. And these songs are so nice. We want to do like a thing. And I'm like, so this is what you guys have been doing the whole time.
I've got chills. It's such a beautiful.
And I was like,
sentiment.
guys, thank you. I didn't feel like I deserved it, honestly. I was just,
wow.
it was just like, thank you so much. I was like so emotional.
Wow.
It was just such a beautiful moment. They are so lovely, so talented. They're so, I just love them so much.
This feels like a real like at the key in like at such an important moment in you stepping out. It's kind of like confirmation from the universe that actually you're on the right track. And it's like a stepping stone because after this we know what you go on to do, right? So it's really precious. I'm so pleased. So we'll go on to Are We Safe, which is the same project. Lemon and Herb presents Michi. Let's go.
Yep.
speak over you vocalizing this. This is Are We Safe? Out on the same 2021 project, Lemon and Herb presents Michi. It was 4 tracks, right?
Yeah.
So we've just played 2 of them. This one's Are We Safe? You
Yeah.
kind of referenced it earlier, but yeah, talk us through this, like, because it's, again, it's your first project being introduced to the industry. How do you come up with what you're going to bring to this track once they've sent it to you?
I mean, this track was originally a cover, right? Not a cover. Sorry. I mentioned it was it was my own take on their song already.
Oh, so literally that track became this track.
Song, yeah,
Are
they
We
literally
Safe?
took the vocals.
Okay. That you had added to the Tandy
Yeah.
Dry track.
But it sounds completely different.
Okay.
And it just goes to show how musically gifted they are to create such a masterpiece. Because even without the vocals on this song,
It's so
it's
beautiful.
gorgeous,
Yeah.
like all the musical elements that come in, that pulse, that it's like a whole atmospheric track.
I agree.
And it's just so Lemon and Herb,
Right.
like old school Lemon and Herb.
Right,
You
right,
know,
facts.
it's just brilliant.
Because I hadn't heard this stuff. It was only when I figured out you're coming to London,
Yeah.
and then we arranged a day for you to come to the show,
Yeah.
that I was listening to what, like, the other stuff outside of the deep house stuff that you've put out, not the Sun Owl musician stuff, because of course I know that stuff as well,
Yeah.
but like the older Afrohouse stuff, and it's made me really enjoy Afrohouse again.
Oh.
You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
it's like what you
Yeah.
say. It's like that old school, like super spiritual. Because this is Afrohouse. Like, this is the essence of Afrohouse.
Yeah.
I'm curious with all the conversations that are going on right now, in terms of this commercialization of Afrohouse,
Yeah.
and just the way that things have progressed since you've been in the scene for the last 5 years. What's your take on it?
Yeah. Oh, since like, okay, I'm not like a Afrohouse aficionado. I'm still very like new. There are people with like far more knowledge reserves regarding
Absolutely.
the history of the genre and everything compared to myself. I will say since 2020, when I started, the kind of music I was listening to, that like TekniQ,
Right.
Lemon and Herb, Afrohouse, like
Yep.
that Cairo, that
Yes.
Capo.
Yeah.
It's-
Cairo, old school Cairo.
Yeah, it's obviously changed. Like we've seen this, and I think it's I think evolution is
Inevitable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I think okay. Things are starting to sound a bit more like EDM-y. Yeah, as that's what I'm seeing. But then you get like Da Capo, who released his last album, Indigo Child's Part 2, I think.
Okay.
And there's like maybe there's like one like Afro-techy song, but it's like you can tell like he went back to
Actual
slowing
Afrohouse.
things down, like all the way down. Even Sanel's album.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's you know, it has a different vibe. It's not so much. Yeah, it's like reminding us like this is what real music is. Sorry.
remember.
yeah, and I think we need that. And I want to say, like, if you're a producer or if you are making music like that and you don't see it do commercially well, please don't let that deter you from making that kind of music. Don't let that deter you from taking your time with the project and like getting session musicians, getting vocalists, and really like creating and crafting a sound. These songs, like it took time. It took
It's supposed to take time when you're
Yeah.
creating art. You're
Yeah.
supposed to go into a flow state. You're supposed to be, like you were saying offline, you know, sometimes it's easier to create when you're at home on your own in the
Yeah.
zone,
Yeah,
even
for
rather than
sure.
in the studio with
sure.
others. Everybody's of course different, but these like harsh deadlines and like, you know, the world of
Yeah.
AI music and the fast pacedness and the
Yeah.
overstimulation of it all is not what art is supposed to be
Thank you.
about.
Thank you. And I've also noticed a difference in how producers request for vocals now. Back
It's like-
then, literally, now it's like they'll like, oh, there's this reference that I'd love you to follow. I remember when I first started, I would just sing, I would just be me. and producers would be like, oh, I've heard this track. I remember Tandy Dry. She's like amazing. I remember for her Africa Gets Physical compilation, she's like, Michi, I think you're really dope. There's this song, Suffocate, that Suffocate produced, and I just think I just need your vocals on there.
Okay.
Just do you. And I did, and it was so like, wow, someone like, there's people who are wanting to work with me, and they just want
For me to be me.
Yeah, and now I've definitely like noted there's way more like, hey Michi, here's a track, this is the reference that you know,
this is more guiding.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I've just noticed a pattern.
Yeah.
Where before it was like more free, but now it's more like we have to make a hit song. We have to make a song that's going to do commercially well. These are the type of things that...
Here's the remit. Here's
yeah,
what I want
these are
you
the
to
type
work
of
with.
things that I want you to be doing. They don't say it explicitly, but I can tell from these reference things.
You can tell what's motivating that also.
Yeah, and it's just...
It's not coming from a creative, inspired place.
And maybe that's okay. Maybe I've changed, and maybe that's okay. And maybe there are vocalists who are willing to do those things and are creatively capable of doing that, because you still have to be creative to work to a reference.
Yeah.
Someone can give me a reference and I can be completely like stuck.
Yeah.
Another creative can actually take it and be like, okay, and put the right words in the right spaces, and that's actually creative. But I think how I am, I'm very like,
you're an artist.
Let things flow, like let things happen. Yeah, it's very spiritual. It's very spiritual. Like, you see producers talk about how the tracks that they produce are spiritual. For us also, like you mentioned, the flow state.
Yeah.
Flow state is everything. Sometimes I don't think about what I want to say. I'm just
a vessel.
Thank you. Literally, it's that.
It comes across though in your work. It comes across. And that's you staying true to why you came into this space, and that conviction that you had that, no, I want to take this music thing seriously. You know what I mean? I feel like that definitely comes across in these Afrohouse tracks also, like from 2021.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So then that takes us to Sanel Musician.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play this track one time, and then so much to chat about. We're tuned into Daring Deeply. We've got an hour to go. We've just had a wonderful hour with Michi, and yeah, I'm super excited to get into this next part. Let's go. Sunel Musician and Michi. That was Respond from 2020. 2022.
Yeah.
So we're moving up. This is your first time working with Sunel Musician.
Yeah.
And it's your track, actually. It wasn't
Yeah.
on his album or anything.
No, ma'am.
It's
It's my single, my
It's
first
literally your
single.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
your first single. Talk to me. Respond.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So I mentioned earlier that 2021 decided to do music full time, hosting myself. Sun was one of those producers that reached out in my DMs. I was like, I'd love to work. And I was like, there's no freaking way.
That I turned this
Sun
down.
Musician is like, I remember taking a screenshot.
And framing it.
Yeah.
I love it.
literally. Like I was like, no, because I had been like such a huge fan. Like I still am.
Of
Like
course.
his first album, and then the second one, the To the World one, with 31 songs that I listened to like.
But straight away,
Yeah,
back to back.
yeah. No, like yeah.
There are 31 tracks on there,
They're
right?
like 31 tracks, and I was like, this is amazing. Anyway, such a huge fan. It's like, there's no way this is happening. I had the similar feeling with Lemon and Herb.
Yeah.
Because I was
The
such
year
a huge
before,
fan of
yeah.
Serengeti. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, Lemon and Herb.
Mm.
So, Sun was actually the first person I actually had contact with
Okay.
before Lemon and Herb, before anyone
Oh,
else.
right. I see. Okay.
So it was really interesting because I learned a lot. He has so much wisdom to give in terms of like how to like just the artistic process. We were talking about the flow state. I'm going to
Yeah.
mention that a lot. The
Go
flow
ahead.
state and how music is really spiritual and how we are vessels. Like I remember those talks early on about that, and I think it really came through the music. Anyway, so I remember it was like, yeah, it was the demon. I went crazy, and then we started exchanging ideas on
Okay.
WhatsApp. Well, it was mostly me spamming him
Yep.
with my composition. Some of them were nice, some of them were really shitty. But there was one night in my apartment, Rotterdam, I was just on my guitar, deep flow state.
Is there anything you can't do, Michi? Like,
No.
Okay. Okay, carry on. I don't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was on my guitar, and yeah, this call me by my name, like it just kept coming and coming. Pause. And then I remember it sounded really like atmospheric. I remember like going to my my what's it called, where you keep wine glasses, the
A
cabinet.
cellar? Oh.
Oh, girl, a cellar. I don't have cellar money yet. I don't have cellar money yet. But yeah, got a wine glass, and I started like finding the key of the song by, you know, how you play the wine glass.
No way.
Yeah. I added all of those. So that's all in the song as well. It's like, doo, doo.
And you recorded it?
Yeah, I recorded it with my mic, literally like this. As I put all those effects in there.
How do you think about that?
I don't know. It just sounded. I don't know. I don't know.
That's so
I
pretty.
genuinely
What, with
don't
your
know.
finger? Or?
Yeah. So I
Wow.
poured the water in the wine glass, and obviously you put some on the rim to get the sound. It's like, oh, this is off key, so I kept pouring some out until it
Wow.
matched the key of the guitar in the song. So yeah, that was that. I sent it to him. He like called me immediately. He was like, I love this. Who are you? This is crazy.
Who are you?
This is crazy. This is how that's how he talks. Like this is crazy. Please send me the stems. And at that point, well, what the fuck are stems?
So you don't know what stems are yet?
I
Stems
didn't-
have just entered the chat, guys.
Like I didn't know what stems. I was like, yeah, I'll send. And like I was taking long because I was trying to figure out what stems are and how to export them.
Wow.
He called me again, like, yo, I need this. Like,
So you're using Logic, and
Yeah.
even Logic has stems.
yeah, like you. So stems are basically the individual tracks in a song. So
So I only know it in terms of FL, but you're teaching
Yes.
me what Logic is. So it's all
Yes.
the same.
Sa-
Stems
same
are the same.
thing, yeah.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and then literally, I sent the stems. I eventually figured it out how to export.
Yeah.
I was trying to act like I knew everything. I didn't. I sent it, and then literally the next morning I woke up to an MP3 or a wave, I listened to it, and I kid you not, I was crying.
It was
I
this.
was like, yeah, it was Respond.
So he worked from what you sent him first.
Yeah.
This is hectic.
And like he worked on it, like that's how he worked on it overnight. He didn't sleep since
Shut
I sent
up.
him the song.
No way.
He literally sent. I saw a message in the morning. I think it was around 8 a.m. and he sent it at like 7. So he had not slept the whole night. And I was like, what the heck? I remember lying on my kitchen floor, face up with my headphones. And I was like, God, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much, God. Like,
I just got chills again.
yeah, because this song is literally about God. It's like in the voice of God speaking, like, call me by my name and I will respond. Play a melody and I will respond. Like, it was like, yeah.
The call and response.
Yeah. It was really, I was so emotional. I sent it to a few of my really close friends. They called me. One of them called me, like, tears in his eyes. Like, oh my gosh, dude, this is crazy. Because they knew Sun as well,
Of
like
course.
his music. And it was like, this is so surreal. And I think, yeah, I remember after that, he was thinking about the songs, like, it needs keys. Can you play keys? I was like, yeah. At that time, I was like, I'll do anything you say, sir. You are king. I'll do anything. Not anything. But yeah.
We get you. Creatively, anything.
Creatively.
So then you go out and you have to seek.
Yeah, so he was like, it would be really good for like a grand piano. I need a grand piano. I was like, shit, because my sounds on Logic were very like the presets.
Like keyboard kind
yeah,
of sounds.
and it didn't sound
Okay.
like an actual piano.
Okay.
So there was a vegan cafe next to where I lived in Rotterdam. And I noticed that they had a grand piano.
Okay.
And I was like, I went to the owner. Shout out Happy Food and Health in Rotterdam.
There you go. Happy food and health.
I went to them. I was like, hey, I know this is going to sound really random, but I'm a singer and I've just like worked with one of my favorite producers of all time and he's asking for some piano. Is it okay if I just like spend 10 minutes just like recording thing? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Tell me about you. Like, play us your music. And I sent them the track. I remember I sent them the track. I airdropped it to them. And they were like playing it in the cafe
Wow.
on repeat. Like, this is really nice music. Like,
What is this?
yeah,
Of course.
it was so lovely.
That's
So I
beautiful.
recorded the piano that you can hear in the song, and it worked. And I was like, okay.
So this is you on the keys here. It's you.
It's towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah, towards the end. So it was just like, I was just so excited. I was like, okay. I felt so validated. Like, wow, this music thing, I'm actually quite good at it.
You're actually phenomenal.
No.
Shall I tell you a story? In
Yeah.
2000, so this came out in 2022,
Yeah,
right?
sorry.
In 2023, I went to Cape Town for
Yeah.
3 months
Yeah.
before I was a DJ. And I was like, I just want to see the guys that haven't yet come to Europe. Like, I really want to go out there and I want to see Sun, our musician. Oh, he's playing this festival called Timeless Festival in the middle of Cape Town and on the Garden Route. I'm going to go there. So I'd bought my ticket and stuff when I was in London, just so I could go and see Sun, our musician. And when I get there, it's my first time seeing him play. People can see me crying. So they've ushered me to the front and he plays the song.
Really?
And this song will always remind me of that. And then now here I am getting to hear about It's it's blowing my mind. It's really blowing my mind right now. I've got a video of it. I'm going to send you the video
beautiful.
of it.
Stop. Oh my god.
I'm going to send you the video
That
of
is
it.
so beautiful. That's crazy. I have another friend.
Yeah, go ahead.
Beautiful. Her name's Stella. Shout out Stella.
Shout out Stella. We love you.
I was on a trip to Nairobi 2023, I think.
Same year. Okay.
Yeah, 2023 but this was in like March.
Yeah.
And so the response been out and I love shopping. I love like shoes. It's my guilty pleasure. So I went to this shoe store, really like quirky shoes in Nairobi, and I see this other girl like shopping for shoes as well. And I'm like, girl, what do you think of this? Should I get these ones or these ones? And she was just like, oh girl, I think these ones are really cute. And I think she was just looking really nice. And she's like, I can help you with finding nice clothes, give you like clothes stores, like send me your Insta, like we can, Anyway, so we exchanged Instagrams,
Nice.
and she was like, "Oh my gosh."
Then she came to learn who you are.
She was like, "Oh my gosh, you know this song? Like it helped me through like grieving my mother's death."
Oh my god, no.
And I remember reading that message, and I was like, "Okay, the music is bigger than me. It's
always
bigger than
bigger.
us." Like, it was such a big song for her. Like, and she still like references it. And we became really good friends from there. I remember going back to Nairobi. We kept in touch. Became
That's
you
the
know,
third
quite
time
close.
I've got chills. That's the third
Yeah.
time. I'm counting now.
So like everyone, there's a lot of response stories out there, and
Probably
like,
so many that haven't even come back to
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
and
That's
it's
the
not
influence
even,
of
thank
music.
you. And it's honestly, it's all God, because like I mentioned, it was from, I was a vessel in that moment. God saying, "Call me by my name and I will respond." Play.
That's
my-
how spiritual that.
It wasn't me. Like it really wasn't me.
It's blowing my. I'm gobsmacked.
The story is just
honestly.
crazy. I'm just like, you're okay.
I'm
just
actually
gonna-
gobsmacked.
AI could never.
I could never. AI could never.
Like no, like what?
No, AI could never. Like AI could never.
Yo, right? Thank you for sharing that story. What girl? What the hell?
Call me by my name, I will respond. Play a
Can you do us a favour?
I will
Can you sing this part?
Oh my God.
keep your
If I just bring the volume.
If you feel it in your soul, then I will respond.
I will respond.
Imagine. Okay,
Call me by my name,
I've been hearing. You guys, I'm super lucky right now because when the tracks are playing and the mics are off, I get my own personal like. Literally one person concert. Yeah, this whole thing is blowing my mind, honestly. So we're going to speak a bit more about Sono Musician towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
We've got about 40 minutes. But you've got that relationship, that working creative
Yeah.
dynamic has continued.
Yeah. Really, yeah. Just it's me sending ideas, it's just so we just
Symbiotic.
get each other musically, and then he introduced me to a bunch of other really dope producers
Really?
in the same sort of camp. Kenza,
Okay, yeah.
who is like Kenza's like my work husband. like honestly, he's like we have so many songs from different genres, drum and bass. Like it.
Is that him on DJ TekniQ?
No,
that's
that's for Scare.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, it introduced me to a lot of other really amazing producers. Frigid Armadillo.
Oh,
for
of course.
example.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so and Paul Wave,
Oh,
like
right, all these guys.
it's
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
that is crazy.
So yeah.
So shall we move on then?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do FK Mash.
Yes, I love it.
Let's go here.
to me. Hey, yo. I love this song. Yo, Mash.
I just got chills again.
Okay,
Like,
man.
how does your voice in person? This voice is actually something out of this world.
thank
Like,
you.
even beyond what I can hear on the tracks.
Thank you, girl.
It's magical. It's like it floats.
okay.
Your voice is floating.
Try.
And I don't know if it's picking up on like the mics afterwards. We'll see. But oh my goodness. Okay, 2022.
Yeah.
FKA Mash is like, let's do a track together, or you're like, let's do a track together. How does this one
Yeah.
come about? This is chosen.
Yeah. No, this was me. But we had previously worked on Fall from Grace already by then.
Oh right, I see. Okay.
So we started working early on, and then this was like my song that I wanted him on.
So it's your single.
Yeah.
With Stay True Sounds.
Yeah, and at that point, my relationship with Stay True Sounds was like, you know, it was pretty.
Because you already done all the projects
yeah,
with the boys,
China
and Andile.
Not,
Oh, actually, that one
yeah,
wasn't Stay True. Yeah.
China. There was a Thorn Miller track. Yeah. Anyway, it was good. I remember like, Alan was. He's such a lovely.
Alan
person.
being Kid Funk, guys.
Oh yeah, Kid Funk.
Kid
sorry.
Funk.
So lovely. Like always welcoming.
That's
For
really
like new
sweet.
ideas,
Mm.
and he was really excited about this one as well. I will also have a song with Kid Funk, so really nice relationship. Anyway, I'm really serious about not just being a feature artist, a feature vocalist, and if people are, that's completely fine. But I'm really like wanting to release my own songs. So this was another one that I composed with my guitar. And sent to Mash. Like I'm really active
Right.
in
The
in
creative
that.
process.
Yeah. I mean, it's natural. Yeah, it's intentional, but it's also a natural thing. And yeah, I just wanted to be a vocalist that, you know, released her own stuff as well. And Sio was a huge inspiration for that.
Okay, I hear. And also Stay True Sounds.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just like, I'm gonna be releasing songs with some dope producers. I'm not just going to be featured on their tracks.
Right.
So this was an amazing opportunity to do that with one of my favorite producers of all time in the whole wide world.
Wow.
FKA Mash.
He's serious.
Yeah. He's seriously like crazy talented. Not only that, he is a dope guy. Dope guy.
Oh wow. That's
If you're
really
friends with
sweet.
him, you're very lucky to be friends with him because he's so lovely. So yeah.
So that's how this comes about. Chosen. You know what? Speaking about, I'm actually really curious because we
Yeah.
want to move on. I do want to speak about your 2024 album,
Yeah.
Feelings.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And that kind of speaks to this thing that you're sharing right now, which is you don't want to just be like an add-on onto people's projects.
No.
You want to have some of that creative direction and some of that being a vessel
Yeah.
to actually happen. And you're in a really good place to be able to do that as a
Yeah.
vocalist, you
Yeah.
know? Especially if you are super devoted to that and you can see that like in your mind's eye, like this is the vision I want for myself, and you're confident in your own ability to get there, then that's how I feel like a project like Feelings comes about,
Yeah.
right? But before we go on to Feelings, let's just go to 2023. This is the next year now, and you come out with this single, Collarbone.
Boss lady walks in the room with a collarbone. She walks in the room with a collarbone. Yeah. Boss lady walks in the room with a collarbone. Off-shoulder dress exposes sculptured flesh, monotone. Yeah. Talk about a contour. God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone. You're looking good this morning. Good morning, miss. How was your weekend? There's something different about you today. Wait, is that a new dress you're wearing? I like that it hugs all of your features in a nice way. Feminine and powerful, not too much on display. Yeah, everybody take note. contour. God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone. I'm trying to see something. I'm big boned, big breast, big ass. I need something cute for work and a little fit for church too. I don't dress good only weekends. Yeah, got that drip Monday to Friday. I'ma flex these collarbones, Southern African gold. Tell me what you know about this lady walks in the room with a collarbone. Off-shoulder dress exposes sculptured flesh monotone. Talk about contour. God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone. Good boss lady walks in the room with a collarbone. Off-shoulder dress exposes sculptured flesh monotone. Talk about contour. God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone.
Took his time.
Yes.
When what's the words that you use? God took his time when this craft.
God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone.
God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone.
Yeah.
God took his time to how'd you do it?
God took his time to mold the curves and dips of your collarbone.
How do you come up with that?
I don't know. You're asking me things that I don't know the answers to, Rastanda.
It's just
I think it's the rhythmic element of it. Yeah.
So producer-wise, this is another collaboration with China, Charmeleon.
Yeah, you produced this.
Which you can just tell. It's written all over it.
No, of course. And I wanted it to sound like that.
It's so beautiful because it's the first time... I actually heard this track when it came out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or when I was first discovering you. And I was like... I love how this song is the first time, really, that we get to hear... 2023 is the first time we get to hear your British influence, like the London in you come out in your voice. And it's like a real diasporic track, actually, because it's a single, right?
Yeah.
I just love this track, and I feel like it's also the lyrics and what you're speaking to. I kind of said it to you offline, but it's like it's creating a track that you would want to hear if it wasn't you creating it, right?
Yeah.
I just love it.
Thank you. I love what you said. I think at that time, because I had been working with so many South African artists, and I was in the Netherlands, and like I was like in and out of London very like briefly. Like identity does come up a lot in conversation and in your own mind as an artist. So I was like, I spent my life here. Well, like 21 years, 22 years of my life here.
Wow.
So it was like, that is a big part of me. And like, if you listen to my playlist, there's so many tracks from like London artists. So I was like, listen, let me
that you're all influenced by, and that you're influenced by.
Exactly. Georgia Smith,
yeah.
like so many more rappers as well. Like, so I think at that time I was really in like my UK like hip hop and rap bag.
I love it.
So maybe that was influenced by that.
Because you've got flow here, like you're actually spitting. Like, I could never go as fast as what you just said.
Lol.
Honestly, I couldn't. It's like, yeah, it's beautiful, and then it also allows you to express the full range of your vocal abilities. Also, like it's very sultry, it's very confidence infusing, and it just feels like something that melanated women should need to hear. It sounds like required listening, actually. Do
you know what? Yeah, we should put that in the curriculum.
Yeah, put it in the curriculum. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I would love to go to the album Feelings.
Let's go.
Because it's like, there's just so much on there. But I'm curious from you, which one out of these ones would you want to play?
Oh my goodness gracious me.
I only got a few of them. Take It Easy, Feelings, Extended Mix, the reprise of Overdose, and You're My Favorite interlude.
Let's
I
go
guess.
with You're My Favorite.
Wow.
It's different.
Let's just do it.
There's
Let's
no
just
even
do it.
drums.
I just want to hear it. We're going to speak about both of those tracks together because they're both on the album Feelings, which came out in 2024. So yeah, let's listen to this one first and then we'll chat. Okay, so actually, we are not going to play that track because it's the wrong track.
I was like, I wish it was.
I'm so annoyed.
No, okay.
I'm so sorry. I guess we could maybe speak a little bit about the reprise that you did earlier. That first track that I played.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about that before, and I'll find the correct feelings in the meantime.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when creating this album, as I said, Netherlands, deep inside the Netherlands at that time, and on my street next to that vegan cafe I referenced earlier with the grand piano, there's also a jazz bar called Cafe Dizzy in Rotterdam, and I remember feeling at that time that, you know, I'm always in my apartment, just always like creating or working. Like I don't really go out much. Like I had just broken up with my boyfriend who was like my social life at that time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I need to get out more. So I saw that there's this jazz cafe. So I went, and then since I went the first time I stepped foot in Cafe Dizzy, I just kept going. Because like, oh wow, this is really dope. Like all these jazz cats with their piano and cellos and drums.
Is there a scene, like a jazz scene in Rotterdam?
Because there's a jazz school called Codarts. It's like a jazz university.
Oh, wow.
And so they, you know, frequent these venues to practice, to showcase, just, you know, like practicing the instrument and playing
like
it live.
Jamming. They call it jamming, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
You just said, yeah.
I love it.
So I remember going there. I used to be like there almost every night until I became a familiar face. And I was like, I want to do something. Can I work here? Can I do something? So I remember selling tickets at the door. Literally, I was like, as you walk in, I'll be there like, okay, it's €5, €6, whatever. And then, yeah, I would be part of...
Because then you get the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to know a lot of amazing, talented people. And the guy who played piano on this song, Daniel Bulatkin, from the Czech Republic, was one of them. A phenomenal musician. And I asked him, like, hey, can you play some keys for my album? It's the intro. And na, 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 na. It's like my favorite, favorite things. Is one of my favorite, like, childhood songs.
Right.
So yeah, I said, can we make it in a jazz way? And this came about.
Could be a score for like
a
show or something, like a really moving.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And basically, why I chose to do that is because the album is very musical. Like, it's so musical. Like, it's it's just super, super, super.
Ranging from like different sounds, different genres, even.
Yeah.
Like, the album is very musical. It's very creative. It's Michi coded. You know. This is the first album, also.
It's my first album, and I wanted to like take people on a journey, which is why it includes the Overdose Reprise, which I produced.
That's what I'm going to play in a minute.
And the outro track, which is also another jazz piece that Daniel played on. So it's just it's literally me. Like, I love jazz. I love listening to jazz. Like, I was at a jazz cafe working there. It's just literally like a combination of like where I was, being in the jazz community in the Netherlands, working with South African producers in my apartment, just there.
It's all going on.
Yeah.
It's all going on. Like, it's all reflecting in the project.
Yeah. So.
How does... Actually, could you tell me a bit about Feelings as a project, as a body of art? Like, what... Because none of the titles... One of the questions I had was that none of the titles are capitalized. It kind of reminds me of Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks did that intentionally.
Yeah. Do you know what? Oh, my goodness. I am quite a sensitive soul. So when I feel things, I can feel things really deeply, good and bad. So, like, the lead single from the album Feelings is actually called Feelings. Is literally about, like yearning for somebody, missing somebody, who's very far away from you, that you just separated from, and so that was like the start premise of everything, really. And then there's other songs like Someday with Da Capo, which was literally written a day after I broke up with my ex.
Wow.
Literally the day after, and I was in studio with UG and Siraj in Kenya.
Nice.
And they were like, yo, Michi, Da Capo has this track, like, what do you think? I was like, yeah, let's do it. They played the Blood Clot track. And did I not like burst out Someday?
I haven't
it's called Someday. It's fine. Did I not burst out crying?
Of course.
And they were just like, what the hell do we do? Like, there's this crying vocalist. They were just silent. And I was like, guys, I just need a moment.
They allowed you the space to take it in. Yeah.
And then I sang on it, and that was the first and only take. And it was just like, UG was just like, this is beautiful.
Wow.
This is the song. I remember Suraj was like, this is a hit.
So
it's a hit.
Who's UG?
UG is one of the label managers of Gondwana.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because this project came out on Gondwana.
Yeah.
Right?
So I remember approaching UG. Like, UG, I have this. I want to release an album.
Okay.
Can I release it through you guys?
Okay, that makes sense. Are they based in Kenya?
Yes, Nairobi. Okay, nice. Yeah, doing amazing work with their shows and their events as well, and their music as well. I think Siraj is releasing an album soon. Anyway, so yeah, that was. It's just like a range of feelings. DJ Took Over My Soul, your favorite one.
God, my
is another one. Favorite. Is like, when you're like watching a set. And like the DJ just like
I actually want to play that next.
Yeah.
So, but can we quickly let's play this first. Okay. Actually, no. Before I play it, with the features on this album, you mentioned Da Capo.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sanel is on this with the Overdose.
No, with that's Carienda.
Oh.
With
Carienda Soul.
Carry On the Soul,
Sonar Musician, Da Capo,
Frigid Armadillo, Bushcare, Kenza, Amos Black.
Pretty much everyone.
Who's
left?
No, not DJ Spoo. Spoo. His name is Spoo, YDN.
Okay.
Who else? I really don't want to miss anyone out because I would be devastated.
Okay, let's have a look. Have you got your phone?
No, I don't. But I think that's it.
That should be it, right? Well, if we do, we're gonna mention it after this track.
Bucky Alt.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
So like you're managing everybody's like timelines and stuff.
Yeah.
How long does the album take to pull together?
Ooh, girl. Some of the songs I had already, they just needed like a fine tuning. So I already had Feelings.
Nice.
But all in all, maybe like 6 months.
Okay.
Which is not a...
It's actually really good, considering all of these like super well established people that are involved.
Yeah. Actually, I'm lying. It took maybe like... I'm lying, not 6 months. Like maybe like a year.
A year, that checks out.
Sorry, yeah, a year.
A year feels about like right,
Yeah.
considering like it's so many tracks. What is it, like 12?
Yeah,
Like
13
something,
or 4, girl.
yeah.
14, but
14
some of them
tracks,
were
including the like extended mixes and
Yeah.
reprises and stuff.
Yeah.
The intro,
Yeah.
and that's what I also love about this album. Actually, when I listen to it, I listen to it all in one go.
Oh,
I had
lovely.
tears in my eyes.
Oh.
This track, DJ Took Over My Soul, I made sure to that was on my USB straight away.
Yeah.
And your time that you're taking to build
Yeah.
an intro, to tell the story, like
Yeah.
that really reflects in your album.
Thank you.
And it's so precious also because it speaks to you being an artist in an artist form. So yeah, but let's play this. I'm really curious to see what the guys online think. know what someone's just said? Closest to Sade in a long time.
Who said that?
King Edward.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Wow.
And I actually hear it. Like,
Really?
I actually, yeah, no.
Me? Sade?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I hear it.
Guys.
Especially
King
'cause
Edward, you're trying to smash.
No, no, he's not.
King
King
Edward,
Edward,
you're
you're
trying
not
to
trying to smash, are
He
you?
is.
You're
He's
not
just
trying to
saying that
smash.
to
You're not
smash.
just saying that. Are
There's
you?
no way.
Because I'm here listening to the. Oh my God, Chopper Daffy's like literally holding in laughter. But I'm here listening to you. I'm here listening to you singing, and I can tell what he means by Sade influences. But then, like you say, like you have been taking in lots of influences from like the UK folks.
Yeah.
I'm really
Sade.
proud that she's
No, that's-
she's coming from the UK. And
No,
then-
it's amazing. I think I
yeah, I know.
revere Sade so much as this queen. I'm like, how could I ever? I feel like my voice is so soft and airy.
You
And
know
her
what,
voice
that's-
is quite powerful and
Yes, but
airy,
like,
but it's different. I don't know.
you know what reminds me of something that you said earlier about being inspired by Sio.
Yeah, fuck.
And so your voices are completely different.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're still influenced by the way that she carries herself, the way that she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just love
I
that.
hear you. I
This
hear you.
track is on the album, the first album, the one and
Yeah.
only album so far,
Yeah.
Feelings, 2024. This track is called DJ Took Over My Soul.
Mm.
Tell me a bit about this before we move on to our
Just-
last track.
One word is just euphoric. That feeling of being completely transported.
Right.
You know, we've spoken about flow state and being a vessel as an artist. And I think sometimes like music, Afrohouse is so spiritual and powerful that when you're listening to a set live and a DJ is taking you on a journey, you can just be transported somewhere completely different, which is where this song came from.
Yeah.
Came from experiencing an amazing set. I was like, wow, this DJ literally took over everything. I'm just like not even here anymore.
That's the feeling I get when I heard it first time round.
Wow.
And then I got it straight away, and I actually played it in a set, and I just remember going, oh God, wait till people hear this track. I can't freaking wait till they hear this track. But it's like you're creating from flow state, and you're allowing the listeners in the room that are coming together to release and to dance to also go to that space where where you can kind of surrender, and surrender control and be able to be present. And this. Yeah, it's kind of an ode to DJs, and that's why I'm like, hey,
Yeah, no,
I love it
DJs
because that's our role actually.
DJs, nah.
Not to take over someone's soul per se, but like but the meaning behind it being like, okay, I trust you to go ahead and do your thing musically because then we're gonna go on an experience together in this room and the energy of the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that so much.
I love the way you just put that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm proud of myself. Well done, Sandra. Okay, so that's it. Right, we've literally got 9 minutes to go. And you know what? It's my first time doing this in this format where I bring on a guest and we start literally on the dot. Like it's a full 2-hour show with the guest rather than an hour like of me playing and then you. And we still didn't have enough time.
Yeah,
we still didn't have enough time. I don't know. Maybe we can have you on again. That would be super awesome.
That'll be lovely.
But in the meantime, like, what's on the radar? Like, where's your heart calling you to now? What do you kind of envision for yourself, or what's the kind of intention going into the next 5 years of Michi?
So, really intentional about working with Zimbabwean Afrohouse producers this year. I think, you've seen so many South African collaborations that have been amazing, but there's so many talented folks out in Zim that I had no idea about until a couple of friends from there put me on. I was like, oh, okay. So you guys are moving like this? Okay, I need to be there. I need to be there and hear what everyone's doing. So really intentional about that.
I love that.
So hopefully a project, young EP, before the end of the year with exclusively Zimbabwean artists and producers in the Afrohouse space.
Nice.
And
got a couple deep house heads there. Did you know? I don't know if you know 8-9 Music or Kevin Black, but they're Zimbabwean.
No, I didn't. So there's so much I don't know.
I'll put you in touch because maybe it could be deep house. You know, this is
No,
me and my
please.
deep house bag. Like,
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
can we
yeah.
have some more deep house tracks from you?
Let's see. Please send me their profiles.
I will. You'll love them. They're like
Yeah.
up there as some of my favorite deep
Oh,
house
wow.
producers, and they're both from Zimbabwe.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's that thing. It's like all of Southern Africa is so influenced.
Yeah.
And there's so much history there, and you know, it's just it's beautiful that that's the direction you're taking, and you're like,
Yeah.
actually, I'd love to also connect with the amazingly talented Zimbabwean guys, because there are so many.
Yeah.
Okay, and which track shall we play to end the show? See you again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
let's do
latest.
this. Here we go. This is the latest track, guys. Thanks so much for being here. This is Asanda London and Michi. I'm so
Thank you, girl.
pleased that
Thank
you
you
came
so
on.
much.
We've
This
had
is
so
lovely.
much fun.
We have.
Okay, let's do this, and then hopefully we'll get to chat about it a little bit. Here we go. One of the things I'm most gutted about is that we have to bring down the tracks before. Wait. Yo. hours was not enough time with
Right?
you, Michi. It wasn't
Flew
enough
by.
time.
What the hell?
And you know what? I wanted to say also, there's a presenter called Mima, and she
Yeah.
comes in here to do her
Yeah.
show usually after mine,
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, and she's Zimbabwean, and I connected you with her that day.
Yeah,
And
she's
so,
lovely.
you know what? For you to be back here in the studio, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
also
yeah,
being
yeah.
on her show would be a wonderful
I would love
experience.
that. She's a vibe.
Yeah, she really is, and she runs Mima's Music Mondays, but on a Sunday. This track is MK Productions, Michi, Dlala Tuksin,
Yeah.
and
Zizi, the guitarist.
Zizi, the guitarist.
But he's also an amazing singer, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Zizi, all of those people are amazing.
Wow.
Like,
Oh my goodness, we've literally got 50 seconds, but just give me one word, like, this is 2026, when did this track come up?
this, like a few months ago, it was created for MK Productions' second album.
Okay.
Amazing chemistry in the studio with myself, MK, and Mzizi. We created this. You can hear the jazz influences
Right, facts.
as well with the guitar. Just beautiful synergy, and I had a great time creating this. And
You can really hear it. And I just love how your voice and what makes your voice so unique really comes out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. You're an amazing, amazing
You're
presenter.
amazing.
No,
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 you're
stop, stop.
amazing.
Thank you, girl.
Thanks everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you guys.